Hey, hello. How's everybody? I don't know who's running the show, but I'm supposed to be the one you all want to hear. Thank you very much for being here and joining us on this video MIA with me. Uh, so we've been talking a lot in the community about. I'm waiting on Edwin. I think Edwin is around. So if anyone else wanna come say hi, it'll be nice. I think it's the first time everyone see me. I've been speaking here and there on the community, but haven't had the chance to have a video AMA with any of the people from the community, I guess. I don't know if you guys saw previous video on tokenomics and how our utility is going to work. We have updated some distribution allocation, meaning dates within the whole framework on which we were working. Utility still the same. We're gonna be publishing before the listing what are the specific benefits or the initial conditions benefit that are going to be ruling our DApp, which as you all have here, is going to be launched on at the beginning of the year. We're getting ready to do that, doing the whole testing within the team and getting projects or the projects that are already in the pipeline to try it and to familiarize themselves with how the platform is going to work, how they're going to use it. So, and talking about what you all are here to know about or listen to is the staking. We're going to start with the staking changes or modifications we have added to it. I'm pretty excited about this change because this is important. It has been put together with the feedback that we have received from previous conditions about the staking that we published before. So we took that into consideration. Main factors, time and revenue or the benefits. And then obviously conditions are still the same. It's only for wBKN holders. You're not gonna be able to stake if you have BKNs. That way, no one that has participated or will participate in our public rounds upcoming next year is going to be able to enjoy these benefits. This is only for what we have called the community round, or the people that has been with us the longer. And that's one of the first thing I want to address too. So all the timing for staking is gonna be or it's gonna be start from the moment the staking is launched. So every single time frame that has been or it's gonna be shared with you, we have already shared time frames. We haven't changed those. So it's going to still be 12 months, 18 months, and 24 months from the moment staking starts, which is going to be January of next year. So we're going to provide with the whole front end interface on which you're going to be able to choose between the three plans that we have put together. So it has changed a lot from the initial, let's call it put together. Because of different variables and different things that we have seen within the movement, within the distribution, and the positions that the wBKN has as a token. So there are some interesting numbers I wanted to share with you. The first thing is how many are we? We're around almost 2,000 holders. This is 1,980 or something. That's the total community of holders. But there's an even bigger or more interesting thing about this is that the average ticket of wBKN that we have is around the $1,000. So it's a pretty distributed token. All of you own distributed ways of it. We have a really good distribution of the token. That's one of the things that leads us to the design that we have put together, or that we have made it new this time. So before we had 12 months, and then we had the first thing we shared with you, the staking. We brought it in because of the whole time that we've been working on the project, and you guys have been, supporting and having interaction with the community with us. So we did wanted to take that into consideration and offer extra benefits for you guys that have been the longer with us. It doesn't mean it doesn't have a revenue, as we have all shared with you, and you all know the modifications on price. Doesn't matter the market conditions. Thank God we made a decision a long time ago of not going public, so that has played us in a good way. I think we are a stronger community, stronger team, and a stronger product. So that only leads us to stronger price, which is all that everyone is waiting for. Everyone will be benefit from. So going back to staking specifics, so the first, we're gonna offer three conditions, let's call it, of staking, but they're not gonna be exclusive one from the other. So what I mean is that you will be able to go through the different stages or different type of options of liquidity, or staking, sorry, given the design that we have put together. So we're gonna have top-up liquidity on each of the offerings that we're gonna have on the staking. So that means on the offer before, or the previous staking, we will have open liquidity for all the sessions, and we had different percentage or return on staking that you will receive for participating on it. The main difference in this design is that we're going to have top liquidity that's going to be able to reach each one of the offers. So we're still going to have the three time frames, or specific 12, 18, and 24. But then there's going to be a maximum liquidity of 6 million for the first option. There's going to be a top liquidity for the second option, which is 8 million. And there's going to be a top liquidity for the third option, which is 11 million. Reason to this is we have get to know each one of you, and we want to reward the ones that are always active and are always on top of what we're doing and participating on what we're doing. So the conditions of the stakings are going to be first serves, first gets it. So liquidity valves are going to be, staking valves are going to be filling each one of them. Doesn't matter which one you decide to be. And then, as I said, we have a top liquidity that's going to be able to reach a specific offer of staking. But then each one of them is going to have a specific amount of top reward to be split between, let's say, staker or participations. So, for example, for the first one, the first one is 12 months. We're going to have 6 million top liquidity, and we're going to have 600,000 BKNs. That's a 12-month period from the moment staking starts. So we're going January 2023 until January 2024. It doesn't matter the specific date where we are going to list. You're gonna be receiving your BKNs, because you're only gonna do this once. Conditions stay with wBKN. So once you stake, once you claim, you get BKNs, and then you'll get the amount you stake it plus the reward you're gonna get. So how it's gonna be distributed is, for the 6 months auction or the 12 months auction, let's say we have 6 million total liquidity, and we have only 3 million of wBKNs located there. The 6,000 BKNs are going to be split between those 3 million. So that this gives us a minimum APY of 10%. But then depending on the liquidity that's going to be depending on Luca, it's okay, you're still on time. Depending on the amount of liquidity is going to be allocated on that specific time, you're still going to be receiving the fixed amount divided by the amount of wBKN you have put there. So the second vault, the same one will be 1 million BKN, and then the top liquidity that's going to allow is the 8 million. So once it doesn't have to happen in order. So the second liquidity pool could be full before the first one. It depends on everyone participation and how they see it's gonna perform. But then good thing that you're gonna be able to do is if you got into the first option, which is the shortest, but you wanna once this is ended, you wanna participate in the other two, you're gonna have the option by no claiming your staking. So if you don't claim on the open windows that we're going to give each one of you for the stake, you're going to be able to participate in the other rounds. So in that sense, you could be still choosing and earning on top of what you already have. And we have give you this type of choice because we truly believe that once we reach the market after listing, the price perform is going to be pretty good. That's the feedback we have got with partners, and we just closed today some two of the big participants that are going to be with us. I don't want to, I'm not able to share other information with you, but it's gonna be nice. So yeah, we're hoping really good dynamic on price, obviously upwards. I think we're in bear markets now. We're trying to read the market. We're hoping to get a little bit better before we go all the way down market wise. So that's the timing we're trying to aim here, and we're trying to figure it out. That's what's gonna come on this next year. But and then the third option you're gonna have is you're gonna have a total amount of 11 million of capped liquidity, and that 11 million is gonna split 1.4 millions of BKNs. So this is gonna be moving forward within time, and you're gonna have specific time frames that are gonna be communicated by us to the whole community, on which you could claim your rewarded tokens after you have participated with the smart contract. But then again, if you're gonna be able to see how the price performs after listing. So if you have the need of it, you could claim it right away. But then if you see is beneficial for you to keep holding it at the longer period and get a higher APY because of other valves not getting full or not getting the demand we are aiming for, or the respect of the interaction or the interest of the community, you are going to be able to participate. So let's say if you're our median holder, it's around between 1,200 and 20 or 2,000 wBKNs. So one of you could be joining the last liquidity pool and get, it's 1.4 million BKNs you can get there. So if the liquidity doesn't go there and you participated in the first one and you want to keep accumulating until the end, you will be making some, as the community put it on the previous conversations, some crypto APYs that you guys like so much. We have done this because we do believe there are specific individuals in our group of individuals that are a lot more active and a lot more involved with the project than others. So we want them to have the opportunity to go farther and benefit farther within the project. The reason of this is that's how truly decentralized organizations should be aiming and should be looking at on how making decisions and rewarding. Obviously, everyone puts their effort and their time into whatever they choose to, but as a community and as a collective, the more you put into this project specific or community, we want to reward you the most. So that's the whole idea behind the new design of the staking for you guys. I don't know if for this first time, for the first part, we have any questions. How I don't know how to open others' mic if they want to participate here, or you can just straight up give me your questions on the community. I have the Telegram open here, so I'm reading everyone. If there's any doubt, obviously, more information about this is going to be shared on Reading Basics. We're going to start producing some capsules or community capsules that are going, or tokenomics capsule that are going to be shared within the community for you guys to know how it's going to work and how this is going to evolve. Let me check real quick the chat here. Check the mute. Try to check your mute. Can hear it too. Great. First, congratulations. wBKN there. So. Yeah, as Edwin is commenting again. We have there is some called wBKNs. I didn't want to bring them up, but yeah, obviously he has shared with you. So yeah, there are some of that total wBKN liquidity. There are some important amount of wBKNs that are cold, that are left behind. So that only means that you guys are gonna get more BKNs out of the staking. So whatever doesn't get staked is gonna be splitted or distributed within you. I'm gonna do a